Welcome back to Diecast GT. Today we've got another race for you, and we're gonna... What is the name of this race? Straight Butt, get your butt over here. What are you talking about here?
Hey Clutch, what's the problem?
What the heck is the name of this race? I can't even say this with a straight face. This has got to be a joke, right?
No Clutch, this is a real thing. This is something I think we'll do very well and finally get some people here.
How the hell you going to get people here with this crap? I don't know. You know what? You deal with this. I am not going to sit here and say this title. This is all on you. You take care of it.
Okay, sure Clutch, I'll take care of it. Welcome back to Diecast GT, and today's race is going to be Tokyo Muscle. That's right, we're going to show you some of the baddest cars from out of Japan, and we're going to show you what Tokyo Muscle is all about. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Welcome back to Tokyo Muscle at Outlaw Pass. Today we've got a great race down the pass, and we're going to show you some really nice cars from Japan. And Clutch, what do you think of these cars?
Me? What are you asking me for? I just told you what I thought of these cars. Tokyo Muscle. There are no... Tokyo cars do not have muscle. Japanese cars are not muscle cars.
But Clutch, there's no denying that Japanese has some very fast cars.
Well, sure, they're fast, but they're not muscle.
But these engines are producing some big numbers, some more than the old classic muscles of the day, even more than the modern muscle cars.
Look, there are certain things you need in a muscle car. Number one, it better have a V8. A big, hacking, American-made V8 engine.
Oh, the big V8 engine. What about horsepower? Horsepower and torque. These cars are making it with some smaller block engines. They get better gas mileage, better for the environment, and are going to preserve our land for tomorrow and our children's futures.
Maybe so, but it's still not a muscle car.
All right, I'm done arguing with you. Let's get on to today's racers. First up, we have Howie Jepsen in the Nissan Silva. Yeah, this classic Nissan is one of those cars that just kind of comes around. It goes in and out of style, but it's always a classic. Next up, we've got a 2000 Fairlady. Yes, this classic Nissan is a oldie and one of the oldest car in this, but it's driven by Katrina Siddall. Katrina's got some work done to this car, breathing new life into this oldie, this classic, and putting it on the track against some more modern cars that are coming up next, and we'll hope it does well. Next up, we've got a Nissan 370Z driven by Irving Howe. Irving's done some work to this car and hopes that it can produce the numbers it needs to get up into the winner's circle of today's race. Finally, we have a second Nissan 370Z driven by Dayton Simmons. Now, Dayton talks about turbocharging this little beast and hoping that it can put it down the track, and we'll see how it does against some of these other cars. It will definitely be an exciting race today. So, Clutch, what do you think of today's cars? Forget about the title. What do you think about the cars themselves?
Well, I don't have a problem with the cars, but they're no muscle cars. They're sports cars, class cars, great cars, drift cars, different culture, but they're not muscle.
All right, Clutch, I can see there's no changing your mind, so we're going to have to agree to disagree. But today's race is the Tokyo Muscle, and we're going to get some people here, I'm pretty sure. So let's get the race started and just get to it. Go, go, go! Wow, Clutch, what a clean race that was. Let's go back and take a look at that over again. Now, just pulling out of the gate, you can see the Silva just taking off right out in front, a quick lead, while everybody else kind of just bunches up together. The 2000 Fairlady gets a little loose back there in the second straightaway and is kind of understeers the whole way. Coming across the line, you can see the Silva side sideways, and bam, right there, the Fairlady hits him, and everybody else just kind of slows down to stop. And the Nissan's, that yellow one, just barely, just put his bumper on the line. Go, 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 go! Just got out in front, just like the Silva did last run, and they all kind of bundled up at the end. And here you have the race for second. You see that Silva come right down past that yellow Z on the high side and cuts him off at the end of the turn and just keeps going from there.
I have no idea who won.
Well, the judges will have to look at the replay, but look at this here. Look at them all bunched up, and you got the green Z pushing on the yellow. The yellow cuts back as he gets a little loose. They go into the turn together, but that inside track. But look at that Fairlady just dropped down. The yellow car manages to hold the lead. Oh, we got some word from our sponsors. Here we go. As they come down, they got a ruling, and I couldn't tell. Did you get it?
Nah, man, I couldn't get it either. I hope they slow it down again. Let's see. All right, as they come across the yellow and the Fairlady get loose, and right here, that green car makes the pass. Boy, here it comes, and in 3, 2, 1, and it's the yellow car. Yep, the yellow Z holds on for the win.
Oh my gosh, that was really crazy. And look at the Silva, just came through and was able to pass the Fairlady at the very end, got him by a wheel length. That was pretty intense racing. That's probably the closest race we've had here yet. And that brings the score with the Silva to 9, the Fairlady to 8, the Zs are at 7 and 6. Anybody still has a chance to win this with a DNF and to tie first place. So let's see where we end up from here. Go, 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 go! Man, it's getting pretty rough out there. The green car didn't even finish. Did you see what happened to him?
Yeah, I did. He kind of got run off the road up here on the second horseshoe and spun around, and he's right there sitting there. I think it stalled out. Might have had some major problems on that last race.
Let's have a look at the replay. Here, oh yeah, the Silva just got aggressive and pushing him off the road, and the Fairlady was able to get around him, and so was the yellow Z. They all did a good job, but unfortunately, we'll have to find out what's going on with the Z there.
And here are your race results. The Silva pulls out with 12 and the Fairlady with 11 close behind, taking out the modern day electronics of the Z370s.
So a big congratulations goes out to Howie, our first ever Tokyo Muscle winner.
Oh man, you and your Tokyo muscle crap, man. What the hell is going on with that? Come on, can't you just say it's a great Jap car?
Come on, Clutch. You really don't think that these cars can measure up to the American muscle cars?
I'm not saying they don't measure up. I'm saying they're not muscle.
These are little cars that have tons of power and can produce big, big numbers. They spin these rear wheels like nothing. Why is it that you can't accept this?
All right, name me a person that you would identify, a Japanese person or Asian person who is the symbol of Jap muscle. Just give me somebody who's got some muscle and in that category.
All right, Jackie Chan. He does some amazing moves in that kung fu, and he fights, and you see him do. I would say Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan? Are you serious? He is not what I would say muscle bound.
All right, then I'll put it back on you. You tell me someone who's what you would say is muscle.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Who's that?
Lou Ferrigno.
Who?
Seriously? You don't know the Terminator and the Incredible Hulk?
Well, I know who the Incredible Hulk is, but who's this Lou guy?
I give up. I'm going to schedule a race in the next couple weeks, and we're going to show you what muscle is.
All right, I guess we'll see then. And you know what? Then why don't we do it? I'll do another Tokyo Muscle. You do 2 muscle cars, and we'll put them all together and see who wins.
I'll take that bet, and you're going to regret. Till next time, I'm Clutch.
And I'm Straight Pipe.
Remember to join us every Friday night for races at Outlaw Pass on Diecast GT.